Welcome back to the podcast where we speak directly to those waiting on justice, navigating recovery, and trying to survive financially during one of the hardest times of their lives. If you're in the middle of a personal injury claim, you already know the system can be slow. But here's the real talk. Your bills, they're right on time. I'm your host, and today we're diving into a question we hear all the time. Why is my case taking so long? And more importantly, what am I supposed to do in the meantime? Whether you're from California, New Jersey, Arizona, or anywhere else that we serve, this episode is going to give you real answers, real hope, and real steps forward. Let's break this down. A personal injury case isn't like what you see on TV. There's no judge hammering a gavel 3 days after the accident. Here's a simplified version of the actual timeline. Initial investigation, gathering evidence, medical records, police reports. Negotiation phase. Attorneys go back and forth with the insurance company. This alone can take months. Filing a lawsuit. If negotiation fails, it moves to formal litigation. Discovery. Both sides exchange information. This is where delays stack up. Court delays, backlogs, contingencies, scheduling issues, possible appeals. Even after a verdict, the process may not be over. All of this adds up. A typical case can take 12 to 24 months, sometimes longer. And meanwhile, you might be out of work, or worse, unable to return to the type of job you had before your injury. And that puts a tremendous pressure on people to accept lowball settlements just to get by. Let's be honest, it's not just about the money. It's about what the delay means for your life. You're in pain, physically and emotionally. You've got people who depend on you. You might be staying with family, watching savings drain, fielding calls from creditors. That's the emotional weight we don't talk about enough. The embarrassment of not being able to pay bills. The frustration of knowing your case is strong but still waiting. The fear that you'll be forced to accept less than what your case is truly worth. That's where pre-settlement funding becomes more than just financial support. It's a tool to reclaim your dignity. It's not alone. You're not taking on debt. You're giving yourself time to heal and space to pursue the justice you're entitled to. Let me tell you about David from New Jersey. David worked in construction. He was a hard-working guy. One day, a scaffolding malfunctioned, left him with multiple fractures. He could not return to work. He had a good attorney, but the case involved multiple parties: the contractor, the equipment manufacturer, and the building owner. That meant more time. At first, David tried to stay afloat, but after 6 months, he was behind on his rent. His wife was borrowing from family just to keep utilities on. He reached out to Stonewood Funding. After a short application and approval from his attorney, he received funding within 24 hours. And here's the impact. He caught up on bills, kept his family housed, and most importantly, he didn't have to settle early. The funding gave David leverage, and a few months later, his attorney negotiated a far better settlement because they had time. Here are a few reasons your case might be taking longer than expected. 1. Medical treatment is ongoing. Your attorney can't demand a settlement until they understand your total medical costs. 2. Liability disputes. If the other side is denying responsibility, it extends everything. 3. Multiple defendants or complex injuries. These cases naturally take more time. And 4th, insurance delay tactics. Yes, they do this. It's common and frustrating. So what can you do? Stay in touch with your attorney. Ask for updates. Understand the logistics timeline. Keep documentation. Stay organized with medical records, correspondence, receipts. Know your options. If you're struggling financially, don't go at it alone. That's where pre-settlement funding is here for you. At Stonewood Funding, the process is simple. You apply. Go to our website and apply. We review. We coordinate with your lawyer and evaluate your case. You get funding, often within 24 hours. And if your case doesn't win, you don't owe anything. No repayment, no risk. Let's hit a few common questions. Will this hurt my case? Not at all. Your legal strategy is your attorney's domain. We don't interfere. We just give you the financial runaway. What can I use the money for? Anything you want. Rent, groceries, utilities, car repairs. No restrictions. What if I've already received funding before? You can apply for additional support. We will reevaluate your case and see what's available. Look, you didn't choose to be in this situation. You were injured, and now you're waiting on a system that moves slowly, while your life moves fast. At Stonewood Funding, we're not here to promise miracles. We're here to give you time, dignity, and peace of mind. If you're struggling to stay afloat while your case moves forward, apply at our website or give us a call at 844-544-3863. You don't have to wait alone. Thanks for joining us today, and be sure to subscribe. Share this episode with someone who needs it. And until next time, remember, justice takes time, but survival can't wait.